Guys, good morning. Is there any problem with some of the questions? From which questions should we start today? Come question de ho sige. Ay class le hale tak. Kay le. Oh. Okay, Vidrom, are you there? You are right. Adala equal.
Oh, sir.
Yes. Just let me took off one questions where we can cover the syllabus again as a revision, right? Let me just come up with a topic of art crust, right? Question number 26. Let me come so that we can cover the topic as a revision, okay? We'll move on to question number 26 about the lithosphere, right? Because this lithosphere see let me just get you through a revision. Full coverage in a just listen to that. The first thing is this art is not what we see today. It is in a full form, that is Rodinia. Is the full art. What do we not see today? In the next process, there is a total land and then there is total water. When there is total land and total water, land body got total water, that is called that Pangea. And this water part, this is land part, and this is water part, right? And this water part is called Panthalasha. This water part is called Panthalacia, and this land part is called Pangea, right? And this, again, this land part is broken out into different pieces. This land part is broken out into different pieces, like this. And this in between was filled by water. This in between was filled by water. What we see today, like this. North America, South America, Africa, then India, like this. What do we see today? This art is broken down into various pieces. Okay, that is pieces. This art is broken down into various pieces, into various major plates and minor plates. What do we see today? North America, South America, Africa, that Europe, then Asia, then Australia, like this. North America, South America, then Africa, then Europe, then Asia, then Australia, then Antarctica, then like this. What do we see today? These different plates. This was broken down into different plates. And the first plates, the third plate was used by Sir Wilson. But who coined the word plates? Plate word kanana coin to buno guy that is Sir Wilson, right? Then we do have different plates, and these plates are moving and floating in a magma that is called astronosphere ko. Arki manungda asaba mahigi liquid shunatava solid shunatava, because we state there is a one layer that is called astronosphere. Let me come to that after some time. Then what happened? This art is floating, means it is moving from one area to another. It is moving and coming together, going away, sliding, means these plates are moving. These plates are moving. Some plates are coming together like this. Some plates are moving away. Some plates are sometimes sliding. Some plates are parallel like this. These are called converging plates. These are convergent plates. And this is moving away plates are called divergent. And sometimes this is sliding plates. This is parallel. And what we'll do in the convergent plate, the plate structure will be deformed. Aduna masi deformed plates haragasu khangneba. This converging plates, because they are going to collide means they are going to be taking into different structures. This convergent plates are sometimes called as deformed plates. Haitare structure thugaiba plates leba. These are some. These plates are doing their activities this way. That is divergent, moving away, converging, coming together, sliding. That little bit. Parallel means non-colliding part. Shumaina, this I can just put this into figure like this. I'll just say this 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this 2 and 3 is colliding plate, 3 and 4 is divergent plate, and 1 and 2 is sliding, 1 and 4 is sliding. Sometimes 1 and 5 is not colliding like this. This can be presented through figure. These are the plates movement. Because of the movement of the plates, some are colliding, some are moving away, some are sliding, and it gives different activities on the land, on the earth. Okay, like volcanism, like earthquake, like tsunami, like mountains. What we see today are all the product of this movement of the plates, like this one. These are the movement of the plates. What happened from Sir Wilson? Yes, this theory that continents are moving away. See, if we are going to put this Africa here, it can be together before few years. Means what? This theory, this Africa and America is moving out away. This theory and this Saudi Arabia part, the Yemen, Oman part could have been fit here in the top of Africa. Sigi theory si puthomba nupadugi maming kay gawe hang pakhada hangi. That is Sir Alfred Wegener. It is already asked in the prelims also and the mains also. That is Alfred Wegener. Wegener. Sir Wilson ki matung the Wegener laya. Then after Wegener, what happened? Another theory. Yes, these plates are moving out, and he have given different that clues and evidences. Okay, and after that, he was hanged that why the plates are moving away. Plates makaiji karigi chatli no hai na hangba matamdadi. What happened? Sir Alfred Wegener also got hanged and not able to explain correctly why the plates are moving. Okay, the plates are moving, that is accepted, but why the plates are moving? Why the plates are moving? Sir Alfred Wegener also got hanged to that questions, and it was continued by another. It was continued by another scientist that is called Arthur Holmes. Arthur Holmes. Holmes. In the exams, you will be asked what is the things given by Sir Arthur Holmes. Okay, that is convectional cell theory. Convectional. Bextional. Convectional cell theory. Convectional cell theory was given by Sir Alfred Wegener. Convectional cell theory. Convextional cell theory. Theory. And he was giving that these magmas are moving at the center. Magmas are coming out. Convectional means the vertical movements of wind or vertical movement of anything. This is moving vertically like this, and it moves out, spread out in the left and right directions. Then finally it comes again, it goes, it comes again, it goes like this, it comes again, it goes like this. It makes a cell. That theory is called convectional cell theory. And in the exam, you will be asked who gave the convectional cell theory. That is Sir Arthur Holmes. Who gave that continents are moving apart? Sir Alfred Wegener. Who gave the word plates? Sir Wilson. Like this. Okay. Next, Sir Arthur Holmes. Holmes. Sir Arthur Holmes. Sir Arthur Holmes the theory is there. Yes. Why this that plates are moving apart? And Sir Arthur Holmes su magi theory do complete tobang amdre. Continuing the theory of Sir Arthur Holmes, another scientist comes into the Sigi games they dano atoba scientist samalae magi maming kari kawe Henry Hess kawe. Henry Hess. Hess. This Henry Hess is very popular of that time. He is an army naval, that not army, he was a navy magi navy ki admiral name at that time. He was a guy who was moving for Second World War in the Pacific Ocean, the submarine dhorga chatpa navy officer maneba. And what happened? Ma the Second World War ki wakan khanda dana lerame, and what happened? He was collecting different ocean gi bottoms talay ba tongan ba kari hai tare that ocean floor gi materials maki rocks maki collect away from different places. And finally after the Second World War, what happened? He gave a very exciting theory that why the sea floor is spreading. Sea floor is spreading theory kawe. Sea floor spreading, spreading. That is sea floor spreading theory. In the exam, you will be asked who gave the sea floor spreading theory. That is Sir Henry Hess. Sir, scientist may explain that continents are moving, the plates are moving apart, why these are moving, why that are moving. This theory was given. Sea floor spreading hariba. Sea floor say spread away. The newer one would be at the center. Then it moves away. Then it will get older one. It in the newer ones are here. Then older ones are here. This one, why? How he know? He was collecting the ocean bottom while he was moving for Second World War. Sidagi rocks, Sidagi rocks, Sidagi rock, Sidagi rock. The rocks here, materials here are not same. When it was carbon dated, magi AC, define to the consider to the AC. This are not same. Okay, this who is mid oceanic rich samudra gi mayai de leiriba center gi mayai de leiriba jaga sine new ere, then farthest it goes, it was getting old. Means what? From this, Sir Henry has concluded that the sea floor is spreading way buduna bu maram oraga manakta ano balerini sum sathokrakan ari baleri. That theory was populated by Sir Henry Hess. After Henry Hess, a group of scientists is coming to play sigi games. We are a Makogi scientist that is Sir Morgan, Morgan, then plus Mackenzie, Macanzie. Sir Morgan, Mackenzie and group of scientists was giving a most scientific theory of the modern science. This was also accepted to be the latest theory on plate tectonic. Kari hai tare khwaidagi Prithvi da leiriba science sakhalakpugi matungina, with the advancements of science, it was being taken as the latest achievement of modern science. Sigi theory sibukari kore Morgan, Mackenzie and group of scientists was given a theory that is called plate tectonic theory. That plates are coming, plates are going away, plates are sliding. In this movement of the plates, some plates are colliding, some plates are moving away, some plates are sliding. Sigi theory si ukhine kai kore plate tectonic theory kore. Tectonic theory. Yes, it is being accepted as the greatest achievement of modern science. After this, all the doubts, all the queries which is there in our mind was being given, the explanation was given after this theory. That is how Himalayas was formed, how mountains was formed, how come the earthquakes, how come the volcanoes, how come the tsunamis, how come all that things which we are hanging over. Okay, that answers was given by this plate tectonic theory. Maramadunani, this theory was being taken as the latest or the greatest achievement of the modern science and Haisiko. This one, Shigi put similar, this is important. This is very important, 10 marks for UPSC mains, and this already asks continental drift theory of Wegener, 10 marks already asked in UPSC exam, MPSC exam. These are the things you need to keep in mind before preparing geomorphology part, before going in exam. And let me just come with the question part. That is, the question is talking about lithosphere. The question is talking about lithosphere. Now we'll see what is lithosphere, what is mesosphere, what is barosphere. We'll see. I'll just make a complete revision of this topic, right? Questions the chance. Let's us have a complete revision of this topic. Yes, this is art, right? This is art, and this is the center of the earth, right? The uppermost crust of the earth, this is called crust, C-R-U-S-T, crust. And the second part is called mantle. The second part is called mantle. And this third part is called core. Core, like this. This is crust. The second part is mantle, and the third part is core. Yes. Sigi mantle, sigi mathakta, crust, sigi makhada. There is also one layer of this continuous nature. Sivo koina kari kawe, astronosphere kawe. This is called astronosphere. ASTHENOSPHERE. This is called astronosphere. This is molten magma. Okay, saudokpa mahini ko molten magma. MAGMA. When this magma is extruded onto the surface, we call it as lava. Onto the surface, it was tangibly used the word lava. Okay, see the because astronosphere is in the biggest form. Astronosphere, you know, because means what? Partly solid and partly liquid, right? This astronosphere. Then I'll come back here again. Yes, this part where we see our ocean, continent, and these things, what do we see today here? Sigi part, this ocean, that plateaus and mountains, this part is called crust. This part is called crust, and crust has got two layers. Crust layer, that is upper crust and the lower crust. And crust ki makhas, there is one layer, high grade, that is astronosphere is there. This astronosphere is here, and below this astronosphere there is one layer is there. This is called mantle. Mantle has also got two parts, that is upper mantle and the lower mantle. And below this is 2900 kilometers. 2900 ki makhada, there is one layer. What do we know? That is upper core and the lower core, like this. Yes, sigi haitare up to this here, up to this lagbag, it's going to be like 400 plus kilometers. Then up to this it's going to be like 2900 kilometers, and up to this 6300 kilometers approximately, like this inside. Okay, yes, this part up to this, even sometimes up to astronosphere, is popularly known as lithosphere. LITHOSPHERE. This is called lithosphere. Okay, and this part is called mesosphere. MESOSPHERE. This part is called mesosphere, and this part is called barosphere. BARYSPHERE. Yes, up to 400 plus, or sometimes it may be given in different resources like 200 plus. Astronosphere, the 400 plus. Without astronosphere, it can be only 200 plus. Lithosphere, mesosphere, barosphere. Barosphere means like the core portion, and There is also different discontinuities here. Sida the tongan but discontinuity like there is discontinuity here that lower core ga upper mental ga discontinuity is here, and upper mental and lower mental discontinuity is here, and lower mental and upper core this discontinuity is here, and there is also discontinuity is here, and this discontinuity is also very important for your exam. Okay, that is Conard line. That is Conard line. CONARD, Conard line. And this is called Moho line, Mohoribic or Moho line. Sometimes it may be given like Mohoribic in the line like this. And here this is Gutenberg line, GUTENBURZ, like this, Gutenberg line. Conard line, Moho line, Gutenberg, GUTENBURZ, Gutenberg line, like this. Conard line, Moho line, Gutenberg line. Yes. Lemon line, LEHMAN, lemon line, like this. These are some discontinuities which you need to be knowing before going an examinations. Corner line, Moho line, Gutenberg line, lemon line, like this. Okay, this is all about, and what we are talking with the question is lithosphere comprises of three distinct parts. Lithosphere comprises of three distinct parts. That is wrong, because lithosphere is this one only. Okay, one option is going to be wrong. The upper part of lithosphere is also called as shima. Sial Kogani Simanate. The upper lithosphere is popularly known as Sial, and below that is called Shima, and below that is called Nifi, which is outdated. Okay, and this second option is also going to be wrong. That is why the option D is going to be the right answers, neither one or two. Yes, one more things we may be getting for the exam here is this continental crust, this ocean part is about 5 kilometers approximately, and this part is about 30 kilometers approximately, and this mountain part is somewhere around 80 kilometers approximately. Okay, and again what you can do is, what is the average density of the earth? Yes, you may be also knowing for the examination reading this, what is the average density? Mapan ki crust ki density, metal ki density, core ki density, the above crust is 2 to 3 gram centimeter cube, and this one is 3 to 5 gram centimeter cube, and below this is 11 to 13 gram centimeter cube, like this. And when we take an average, the average density, this is very important for your exam, that is average density of the earth is 5.5 gram centimeter cube. This must you should be knowing clearly before going an examination. And if I add one more information here, that is, if I'm going to add one more information here, that is, what is the inside art? Is the inside art solid or liquid? Is the inside art solid or liquid? What is the question? What is the answers? You may be given in the exam like this, in the option number A. In the option number A, you may be given it is liquid. In the option number B, you may be given as solid. And in the option number 3, you may be given as liquid solid. Yes. And in the option number D, you may be given liquid and gases. Liquid and gases. GASES. Like this. What is going to be the correct answer? What is going to be the correct answer? That is also very important before going an examinations with this geomorphology part. With this geomorphology part. Yes. This is art, right? This is art, and this is mantle, and this is core, right? Yes, this is core, and this core has got two layer. Core has got two layer like this. This outer core and the inner core. That is outer core and the inner core. This inner core, this inner core, this outer core is made up of liquid. Different explanation, different things are there, but we'll not do today because I've already given that lectures in the different classes, right? Liquid, and this part is going to be solid, and this part is going to be solid, and this part here, astronosphere part, is going to be part semi-solid. SEMI, semi-liquid here again, QUID, semi-liquid. This part is going to be semi-liquid, and the outer part is going to be solid. And what is the answer? The answer is going to be liquid solid. The art is made up of liquid and solid. This is going to be the answers. Yes, sometimes like this, the questions may be framed in various examinations, right? Yes, this one. This must for geomorphology part as per the questions. Next, let me just took up. There are different questions I have seen in this questions. There are different questions based on that, based on vegetations and soils. There are different questions based on vegetation and soil. Let me also take that part because in UPSC exam and other various examinations like CPO, CPF, that big examinations, IV examinations, you may be coming with soil and vegetation. This year, Mamangi Chahida 2021, the evergreen forest is asked, okay, then savanna is asked, okay. 2-3 questions was straight away coming from the vegetation part. Reminding, every year in UPSC questions, you are going to have 2 to 3 questions straight away from vegetation, soil and crops. Vegetation, soil, crops, the 5 questions. Lagbhag 3 to 5 questions is that much sure to come in civil service examinations. Then what we need to do is how we need to prepare these questions. If we are going to mug up some MCQs or some informations, that's not going to work well in the examination. Karigumba equine MCQ khara paraga na chagana some things. Like khara paraga pakhara chataradi. This short sort questions in the exam, it's not going to be in the right way. MCQ ni yar way ba. Otherwise, what you should do is we should have the correct balance of the topic. Karigumba topic to give correct information, correct basis, correct base later. At least you can try and hit the right answers using eliminating method. Karigumba equina, Karigumba high river topic, soil, that vegetations and agriculture. High risky strong base, foundation like it already. I hope all of you will hit to the right answers using that information you got already before. Mamang the class 6, the 7, the 8, the 9, the 10, the tamukim information mayamdo pull up season raga, you'll hit the right answers in the exams. And let me just give you some foundational base of these 3 topics, which is going to be a very important questions for your mains also, because agriculture part, all 5 papers, the agricultural part is going to play a very big role. Agricultural part, then soil part, then soil the resource part, your any vegetation part, your any means all papers you are going to write in UPSC examination with various GS mains paper. When you have this concrete based on these things, you'll be very easy to handle with agriculture in other various papers. Okay, and in essays writing, you'll be that much efficient to write the essays using this base in various mains examinations. Then let me just come. I'll just take up the question, then we'll come back. Yes, question number 29. This question number 29 see simak natragasu siga manarap toba question hangi UPSC 2021 da hangi. The options given there is not exactly where in the UPSC questions, but evergreen forest the base tauraga 2021 da UPSC hangi. Yes, today in my lecture, let me just cover what is soil and vegetation. What could be the soil and vegetation? Vegetation. What could be the soil and vegetation of a specific area? Okay. Yes, let me just go with the foundational explanation of soil and vegetations where it can help you a lot in various examinations, right? What are the different types of vegetation? Let me just come with vegetation part. Yes, at least what things we need to know for the exam is evergreen vegetation. Evergreen. Vidram, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Evergreen vegetation is very important because every year question is going to be coming from evergreen vegetations. And next to evergreen the kitang machuwa type of vegetation is called deciduous kawika. Decideous. Deciduous. Deciduous the kitang handhava una karikara u masak chawba khotpa handhava vegetation the karikora. This deciduous wet deciduous or moist deciduous khara hena chotpa deciduous and khara hena kangma mafamda hoba deciduous, that is dry deciduous. Dry deciduous, moist deciduous. It can be like this. And in evergreen part, you may be coming semi-evergreen. 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 Evergreen the kitang quality handava. Semi-evergreen. Next, going to this, the type of vegetation could be of thorny vegetation. I'll just take this tree vegetation, thorny and deciduous, and let me also take you one more vegetation letter that is called mountain vegetations. What can be the quality that the vegetation found in the mountainous area? Okay. Yes, ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯪꯒꯗꯧꯕꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ evergreen ꯕꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯕ evergreen ꯕꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯕ forget everything in the exam when you hear the word evergreen haitaraba. Evergreen is directly connected to sunlight. Sunlight is directly connected to rainfall. Yes, what happened? Greater the amount of sunlight there is also a chances of having rainfall if there is source of water body. Karigumba water body is source laitaradi, the area that having lot amount of sunshine can have that much amount of rainfall. Because sarangara high grade mama so high dragadi has you been in my class before? Mama in the class sargi.
Oh, sir.
Yeah, okay. Monica, you have been in my class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but should I have already discussed this topic in the classroom? Not yet, I hope so.
Not yet, sir.
Not
In my knowledge.
okay,
Yeah.
fine. Fine. This is mains perspectives of questions where it can be both important for prelims and mains. Okay. Then I'll just come with a good lecture here. Yes. If evergreen height already kari hai no, evergreen, when you find the words anywhere in any exam is all about your approach and strategy. It's all about what to do, what not to do, what to study, what not to study. Because we are not going to have that of PhD knowledge, not before sitting an exam. We are going to have the exam knowledge on geography, how the questions may be coming, and what approach should I make on geography to hit the right answers and crack the exam never. Because we are not going to do PhD kind of knowledge of geography, not table, because we are not doing PhD on geography, right? Because we are sitting the exam. When you find in the exam evergreen and high taradi kedarani, you will have that much of temperature layer. Okay. When you find the what evergreen, you'll have that much of temperature. Again, when you find the evergreen high tardy, you'll have that much amount of rainfall, that much amount of rainfall. But I've already given you in my lectures that what is convectional rainfall. Yes, the area near the sun, this is Earth, this is equator, this is very near to Earth, this is very near to Earth, means direct heating of the sun is taking place in this equatorial region. Ado itadi sigi equatorial region makesi sarani sataradi evergreen forest kadai delegani. We are talking evergreen forest in the equatorial regions and the sub-equatorial regions ki were in here, most probably. Evergreen means in the area of sun, asaba means karai, which is very near to the sun, that arti yengtaradi, that equatorial belt sibuneva koina evergreen vegetation marang kaina phangbagi chances lay doisi. Yes, what happened in my lectures in the classroom, I have given you that in the equatorial band there is every day there is what convectional rainfall tai haina san high grade. Yes, and I have also given you the explanation that what is convectional rainfall. Convectional rainfall these air molecules get thinner and rarefied. These molecules become lighter. It begins to move upwards. That is why this air is going to move up high in the sky. Mathak the kara ani, mathak the kara tadi kedoni. Sada mama in the classroom, the climatology, the high grade temperature decreases with increasing height. Height wankalak taradi temperature handagani, because the earth is not heated up by short radiation. That is, the earth is not heated up by insolation. The earth is heated up by the terrestrial radiation, means terrestrial radiation the heated up that is long wave the heat up. That is why heat is going to be more in the bottom and heat is going to be decreased with increasing height. Already we discussed in that insolation part of climatology. Cloud form. What is cloud? I have also discussed everything about clouds. Clouds are innumerable tiny water droplets, okay, that got condenses. What happened? It became heavier then unstable then it will comes down as the rainfall. Although that equatorial region that every day there is having a chances of getting convectional rainfall. Equatorial region the convectional rainfall tabagi khudong saba leye. Maramadu sana sa haido temperature bu wangadi rainfall wangbagi khudong saba lay. Equatorial region nattabada nung tagadra temperature wangadi tabagi khudong saba lay karigino if there is good source of water bodies. Moisture slow way yabagi khudong saba lay taradi yai. Otherwise manung hanjanba jagadadi tadabasu yai, because if there is no good source of that amount of humidity low ngamdragadi tadabasu yai. Evergreen high taradi haying means ibagi oiro prelims ibagi oiro. That's okay. Evergreen high tardy, you'll have a temperature of very high, that is 25 greater than 25 degrees Celsius. 2, you can have up to 35 degrees Celsius. You can have. And rainfall can be of getting more than 200 centimeter rainfall. It can reach 273, 400 centimeter rainfall. Centimeter rainfall. When there is lot of heat and lot of water, what is the amount of moisture content in the atmosphere? It is also going to be very good. That is, humidity is also going to be very high. Evergreen the character, high temperature, high rainfall, high humidity. Yes. Otherwise, evergreen what is going to be the quality of the soil? Every day, this soil is dropped down and hit by rainfall. The upper crust of the surface, the upper surface of the soil is going to be washed away by this rainfall. Ado itari sigi mathaki soil sin ningti gi nong tarabani na kedoran akoi sumang da tin na ningti gi tawa jaga do kaira ga chatkin either in maybe tiles nam kera stir to gera cement to gera whatever tham gera, it will block away and move away. Yes, like that. Nung kanna taba jagadi evergreen ko re haire adu ai taradi evergreen jagada karamba soil gi makhal legani hai taradi nung repeatedly yai bada kaira ga mang ga chakraba adu gumba soil type sibu kri ko laterite soil ko haiba adudi hayeng parkhada mo hangbe laterite soil gi matang da 5 mark da hangena kalo adu laterite soil high tardi kari irani laterite soil am oina gi tamak te kedorani evergreen gi character du pune ibirani that laterite soil am phange high tardi high temperature legini high rainfall legini high humidity legini. That way you can write, means interconnectivity. You don't need to get it muck up from anywhere. This is the connectivity of the foundation you have got. Class 6 tagi na hojik thok tama iba jagas tagi tamakhi ba mayam do adum interrelate tawi. Then you will have laterite soil. Let evergreen oidaradi karamba fangane laterite oidaradi karamba vegetation fangane evergreen laini evergreen like that laterite laini laterite oidaradi temperature like that laterite laini rainfall like that laterite laterite like that rainfall wangane all are interdisciplinary. Yes. You may also be coming evergreen like laterite soil fungani. Laterites evergreen fungdardi nungsa yamna sagani, rainfall yamna legani, adadi nung yamna tagani, chocho laugani, adumba samna haikanda kalenda equigi hingo the karamba type of vegetation fungi, evergreen vegetation fungi. Kamaina tawe sangi. Summer time the vegetation because the soil is lot of water soil the soil is that much of good quality evergreen lot of vegetation is going to be crick in the neighbor because nung marang kaina tare nung sa marang kaina sare mana masing idi nung amasung nung sai si makoi di good food ne nung amasung nung sai si karino nung amasung nung sai si karino vegetation gidi there is their that is their nutrition their diet ne maram maduna evergreen jagada karamba type of forest laigani hai taradi sahi super sangba vegetation laigani maram maduna ni evergreen hai si why evergreen because it is green throughout the year. Why green? Mana kien the bagira natte. Because mana ma kien balui patrika the mana no bama grow away. Manamaduna, it looks evergreen throughout the year. Other the haying evergreen forest की quality में सिदले रे evergreen forest की quality में सिदले रे evergreen forest की quality में सिदले रे evergreen forest की quality में सिदले evergreen forest की अतोप quality में इयो हाई तारदी evergreen forest के दाउनी to the evergreen oini karige evergreen oirino mana can fatrika the anu growth away because lot of nutrition is there ado itadi udi kamain tawni uwangani mana di kamain tawni mana thagani tall trees fangani thick canopy legani. What do you mean by canopy? Canopy means manana satin mangai sagungna na kupsan basibo koina kari kawe ugi mathakta manana chagungna na satin mangai kupasibo koina kari kawe. This is called canopy. Very often Very often asked in UPSC exam. This is called canopy. That is what? Umbrella safe look haitare by the lips, thick lips haitare. The canopy laigani. Canopy laigani, u makai wangani, makada di kedone. This makada di u krik u kungna hogani. Thick undernet oigani. Thick undernet. Thick undernet. Makasi krik kungna na hogani. U makai krik kungna hota. A lot of bushes. Kedoni isong shongani. Bushes. Thick bushes. bushes. Thick bushes laigani. Yes. Adu itardi kedorani. Can sunlight comes down? Makada lakpang gudra sunlight. Yes. Sunlight is not able to come down below because the lip canopy is blocking the sunlight and not able to reach makada lakpang amdri. Makada lakpang amdradi kedorani. Tongan but types of vegetation. Macha horiba makaido. Hingbang amaroy. Hingbang amdrabni na kedorani makoisu upai thirani. They'll search their own way to survive. Adu idari kedorani. They'll grow on to the other trees ki mathakta grow torani. Atopa uda tongaga machinjak shumba ngamba plant makaidu kari kore epiphytic vegetation kowe. Plenty of epiphytes. Epiphytes epiphytes are nothing. It's the plant that grows on other trees and kadorba make their foods. Epiphytic oirani. Evergreen vegetation character evergreen because luxuriant look luxuriant 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 lot of things, lot of varieties would be there. Luxuriant okay, varieties of vegetations would be there. And what can be the condition of spaces there? Asigi jagas deida karamba species hogani, that animal species udu kirik na kung na horabani na kedorani, there is not going to be large size of birds, not animals, a size kilator. That will be the mammals will be comprises of like reptiles ki part reptiles, reptiles, and then small animals, then birds, then lot of poisonous insect, lot of poisonous insect would be there. Then what is the amount of inhabitants of the people dikedorane? Asigi jagas dikedorane agriculture ki khudong chaba laitre, uag industry tobayagadar. That must not possible because lot of poisonous things are there. Today clean out, tomorrow it will grow. Means lot of casualties na hengani maramaduna. That industry also not favoring lot. Maramaduna kedorani less population oirani. Less population. Why? No agriculture. Almost no agriculture. No agriculture, less population. Less population means less industry. Less industry means less economy. Less industry means less income. Less income means less economy. Less economy means overall sigi jagasi ke dorane underdeveloped oirane adunani equatorial regions makai se underdeveloped oir, African country makai underdeveloped oir, because all this connecting sidagi iba ho busina si bobo iratara di asia di tarasu asia tanghaim loirane. Then when you write means direct evergreen vegetation iona hai tarasu, nobody can hit you. Wrong answers they higher. You are giving the correct figures and data and explanation about the topic. I hope this will make you that much of scoring then the scoring. This is all about evergreen vegetation. Has been asked in the exam 3 to 4 times UPSC exam. Okay. Then with reference to the equatorial climate, consider the following instance. There is no summer in the equatorial climate. Equatorial climate the summer layer. Adu di sidi yam sathina lale equatorial haidi asabani summer gi warini. Okay. Almost all throughout the years, there will be like of summertime. Heavy precipitation and cloudiness, moderate daily temperature, heavy precipitation laigani sarabani. Yes, it may be sarabani na ma laigani precipitate tawgani. The waters can precipitate easily. Okay, this may be true answers. Adu precipitate already assigned kari high grade sarna. Precipitate already mathak the car and condensation already cloudiness. Yes, it can be cloudiness and it can have the character of rainfall also. Yes, this answer is true. Annual range of temperature is very large. The annual range of temperature is very large. Sahi gi annual range of temperature is wangani. This can be a wrong answers because specifically matam akin matam gran nung tabay wani ba when an total calculation of the rainfall that must high yamna wang banate. Okay, few hours, few minutes, that has got a character of getting rainfall. But when we calculate it, accountability the pull up annual rains when the pidapu matandari that get wang the basu yaeba. Okay, otherwise that is the answers is landbagi khudong chaval. Then the answers can be B. B answers oibagi khudong chaval like this you can think over. Like this you can think over. Otherwise, this evergreen part, we have done this evergreen part. Then let me come to deciduous part, already asked in MPSC and various other examinations. Let me come to deciduous part.
Sir, see vegetation distribution kitang high bit, sir.
Deciduous ni high dosage.
The distribution never sir.
Vegetation distribution could be like this. This is Africa, right? And this is India. This is China, Japan, like this. And this is Australia, right? Where is our equatorial band? This is our equatorial band. This area in India, the high taradi in some part of Kerala, some part of Karnataka, then Southeast Asia, like this, Indonesia, Malaysia, this, and in this upper north is the northwestern part of Australia, then in this upper part of Brazil and this upper part of Chile, it can be of our equatorial region like this. I need a big lecture on this because this is very much important for mains examinations and also equally to the prelims examinations. This one. Next, let me come evergreen begi deciduous kamaina lagto
Yes. Sir, that rainfall should be greater than 200 like have is it annually not the brother?
Yes, annual rainfall. Annual rainfall means parts the sigi equatorial regions the magi rainfall gi type si karino on high taradi it can be of high rainfall but karigumma koina jaga calculate to matam the sigi jaga se hen ki because this equatorial regions is having a rainfall of greater than 200 centimeter 200 centimeter gi rainfall gi sang that can be yes, of total calculation to matam da su adum hen laibasu yaeba but laitabasu yai laibasu yai. Okay, yes, your question is this rainfall we have already find out that equatorial region there is almost rainfall throughout the day na table I say for some specific time in the evening is saru khara the every day no tabagi khudong saba lay hai that amount of rainfall is going to be that much of greater than 200 centimeter ki chang da tum lay be hai but for some specific period of time pung ani ahum natraga ahum natraga some short period of time the rainfall hai annual average rainfall atoba jaga ga compare torapada mana what ho su yai hai in totality but this area can have a rainfall greater than 200 centimeter rainfall. Yes, akoigi India the low taradi evergreen high sikadai the line somewhere we are away from the equatorial line like 8.4 means this area can be Meghalaya type or some part of West Bengal, Orissa, then Kerala, then Karnataka. This area could be having a rainfall greater than 200 centimeter. sibo khone evergreen forest ko eve India da ko aduga amuka India gi evergreen forest sidagi India gi evergreen forest. Where is evergreen forest? This is evergreen forest. This Kerala part is going to be our evergreen forest, like this. This Kerala part is going to be our evergreen forest. Why Kerala part is evergreen? This evergreen because India because this is the area in which monsoon strike first. This is the area in which monsoon strike first. Monsoon na ihan hana thengaido ba jaga si sidaneba. Southwest monsoon na. This is Arabian Sea monsoon and this branch Bay of Bengal branch ki monsoon na ihan an ba hit todo ba jaga si kadai dano hai tadi si jaga ani si ni maramaduna si jaga ani si kamain tarni may be having good amount of rainfall greater than 200 centimeter leibagi khudong sabale. Okay, yes. Nung na sidayda hana change amuka nung na sidagi makhadagi mathak swai lakto ni this rainfall is going to come like this and this rainfall is going to go like this. The direction of monsoon is like this. Otherwise, finally this is setting its content of moisture do thengaire rainfall in the then coming up, moving northwards. The amount of rainfall decreases, moving westward. The amount of rainfall decreases. Then what happens? It gives you your Thar desert. Desert period in the western margins of the continent because the amount of rainfall, amount of humidity or moisture content is going to be finally almost low in the western margins. Amount of rainfall decreases in India from moving from south to north. Again, amount of rainfall decreases moving from east to west. This too is yes. When we come about deciduous high tadi, I have given you everything. Then this area, where nung kanna taribagi manu hanjalaga leiriba jaga Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Chhattisgarh, Bihar, UP. Okay, then the upper part of that Karnataka, then inner part of Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Maharashtra region. Sigi jaga sibo koi kari kore deciduous kind of vegetation kowe. Hayeng parkhagi kaino what is the maximum that amount of vegetation in India high tadi deciduous ne Manipur gisu karino high tadi deciduous ne already asked in the various examinations, even in MPSC examination. This is called deciduous kowe. DECIDEOUS, deciduous vegetation. Yes, deciduous vegetation hairadi kari hai no on hai tadi ngasai gi evergreen dagi dose kar handara seba. When the amount of temperature is going to be like moderate tagi horaga high temperature oiraba, moderate tagi horaga high rainfall oiraba, moderate tagi horaga high humidity oiraba. Sigi jaga sibo koina kai gorani. It can be of deciduous character name. This is the character of deciduous. It can be from 20 degree to 27 degrees Celsius. It can be from 150 to 200 centimeter rainfall. It can be from like humidity so moderate to high character. Okay, Manipur ki ayamba saruk si moderate ni high ka minus ha ni ukrul di moderate tagi su kitang green oibe heli evergreen de ju kitang handave heli semi evergreen area ne bordering area transition zone ne maram madurani sarna moderate and high see this jaga si kanabuno high tar this area where rainfall can be of 150 to 200 and temperature can be of 20 degree to 27 degrees Celsius on an average. I'm telling you, not exact. And this area is having rainfall of greater than 200 centimeter like this. Temperature is going to be like 25 to 30 degrees Celsius greater than sidagi khana handaradi evergreen ki character ki dos khana handarak ba jaga du wo khine kari kore deciduous vegetation kore. Okay, other itaradi What is the nature of soil? Nature of soil, the combined what can be the nature of soil? Like this. I'll come here, okay? Yes, this is an area. This is an area, right? This is hit by rainfall. Rainfall hit totally. This can be eroded. This can be eroded. Erosion thok lot of water is there. Lot of water is there. Concentration of water is very high in this area because of the rainfall. And what happened? Sigi jaga sida mukha nungsa muk sare. Nong amuk tare, nungsa amuk sare, no amuk tare, nungsa amuk sare. Water plus sunlight. SUNLIGHT. Water means wet. Amuk chole, amuk sare, amuk chole, amuk sare. What happened? Mathak digi tare ba nong sina. The upper crust surface of the earth see wash out over matamda kaidorane. The amount of minerals which is inside the earth. Earth ki makha the minerals to it got exposed. Kaidorane manung the minerals to nung na mapansi khaiba matamda kaidorane it got exposed that irons and other minerals which get inside the earth the which be exposed and come when this iron is connected with the water again with sunlight it takes a reaction number 2 in the presence of oxygen oxygen sunlight water iron when iron with rainfall with sunlight in the presence of oxygen what happen it will take a reaction and give you like ferrous dioxide FeO2 ferrous dioxide. What is the color of ferrous dioxide? That is reddish color. Yes. In the areas of alternate heating and wetting, amuk chotpa, amuk kangba, amuk chotpa, amuk kangba. In that area, this area, what could be the quality of soil? What could be the condition of soil here? The condition of soil would be reddish. And deciduous high taradi kari soil there. Reddish REDDIS reddish color soil there. Color soil. Red soil. According to prominently, this area is known to be an area of red soil. Meghalaya, Manipur, Chhattisgarh, Tamil Nadu, then Urusha, then some part of Lower Bihar, then some part of Telangana. This area where we are in the map, see reddish color soil fangni, popularly known as red color soil. What would be that of vegetation? The combined tawni, deciduous ki vegetation the combined tawni. Masagi chabado, yamna chaba angang du kaitawni. The child who is having lot of food, pangoi the noigani, pangoi noidi, pangoi noigani, pangchao chawgani. The housing kaidorane, diet lai. The amount of rainfall is decreased, the amount of temperature is decreased. They are all in the average level the like ramni kedorane ngasai udu yam sathina noiramba yam sathina wangamba yam sathina mana pungam badu kedorane sizing torane desizing torakpa matamda dik kedorane ngasai gi mana ama kenba loidikanda mana ama hoba yening hulakpado adugi character du manga ani adu itari kari urani mana kenba would be visible mana growth of visible urani the visibility of shedding of lips ki character uba jagado ne ko deciduous haise deciduous ta maruina kai legani shedding of lips legani shedding of lips mana kenba urani kai gino mana kenba uraise because mana ma growth obodo nangaroeba because the amount of rainfall sunshine whatever magi darkar le mungko in handaramni ke dorani shedding of lips deciduous means directly connected with the shedding of lips. Adu dikke dorane yaning dha naken dha gi possibility leiba jaga do bone deciduous haisi yaning dha naken dha leiba jaga do yengbiro there will be soil types always would be of red soil oibagi khudong chaba leigani okay temperature su moderate oibagi khudong chaba leigani high oiba khare yawbe rainfall su moderate oigani high oiba yawbe this is the condition adudi udi shading of leaves lairadi kedorane udu ngasai mapangani yam thina soft oirangani ngasai ahan baidudi kedorane yamna charabani yam wangabani kedorane the character can be of soft to hard oibi eba but sigi jagas dadi kedorane ugi mapangal su that of strength la aneba yam satrabina good body oiraneba then it will have hardwoods marang kind of fangani haying prakada hardwoods kind of season abani ko hardwoods marang kind of fangani high river hardwoods sing didi kaino teak ko oak sandalwood uning thau adu thau ala thau you can write anything of hard varieties upu kangkhun jandagi varieties of that wood can be found in this area soil can be of red type the crops they kari phangbe red soil the aside laterite is popularly known as dead soil because nitrogen phosphorus potash adagi lime id soil amagi maru eba nutrition makhaido laterite yamna yaude it's very much deficient but in the red soil the kedorani kitang magi quality potash nitrogen that whatever ngasai gi nutrition makhaido upgrade toradi kadorani there may be a possibility of having more good amount of agriculture cultivation to with khudum sabe hela ane okay ngasai agriculture to we aram da hoji kadorani agriculture to we ara ani cultivation to we ara ani with varieties of crops okay adu itaradi agriculture to we ara adi kadorani agriculture to we ara the income dan be ara ni then population is going to be coming population labor horani when there is population what happen industry lag horani when there is industry there can be income when there is income there will be development because income will be spent on our basic needs to spend or other development lani overall development can be started from this area see jaga se the development adum lani maraduni yengo manipur meghalaya whatever there will be some good amount of development adum leirane that must super oidaga su development leiba horane ado itaradi ugi size su ngasai yam sathina wangbadu kedorani ugi size wangbado sai yam sathina u size wangbado medium size oiba horani u yam sathina kungna hobadu kedorani khara lallaga leiba horani okay adudi epiphytic ki plant ki chang handarani vicious ki chang handarani for example haino farm apple farm marakta changbe yarani because that is the varieties of what deciduous vegetation leba adu itadi ugi size handarani mana handarani shedding of leaves lairani ugi undernet lanba horani spacing laani then that varieties of things will come high river chunks they sum semi jara more or more smaller size semi arid more or more small desert yogi kan di ke dorane desert yogi kan di tinghang leiba balance api mangroves akupa dege iboni that kind of babul type of smaller short trees la aneba haidi vegetations directly dependent on temperature and rainfall the neighbor vegetation ki size depend when there is the decreasing in temperature and rainfall decreasing of the trees then will come finally when it goes to desert discovery the amount of tree is going to be that much less this question was also asked in 2021 the hangeva savanna vegetation okay savanna vegetation under 2021 the hange this is all about deciduous when it comes to again karigumba deciduous the thorny vegetation the desert kamayo juba desert kamayo when I compare this to India sidai the evergreen layer evergreen the manu hanjaladi deciduous layer deciduous the khara manu hanjaladi semi arid jaga layer then finally amount of rainfall is going to be less than 25 centimeter and shumondagi lakpa nomsu kedorani amount of rainfall is going to be less than 25 centimeter nong itamak tararoi adu itaradi India is popularly known as sandy or thorny vegetation phangani thorny thorn vegetation phangani this type of vegetation gi magi character combine tawni temperature could be very high temperature di wangba yae dry wegani nong tadrabani na sandy orani magi character tree ki chandi combine tawni what could be the condition of tree is going to be of thorny type Tinkhang Panba, why Troni? Troni type. Karigino, evaporation yamna taudanaba Troni, Tinkhang Wena Palaniba. Very small, Troni, thick. Okay? Sumaina. Adedi Magi lips tikadorani, Matum Dagani, rounded. Evaporation yam taubangam danaba. Small oirani lips, small lips, rounded lips. Okay, thick barks. Okay, root ka mind tawni. Root can be of very deep rooted way bi aiba. Kari hai taradi ising yama phangaroi damnina deep inside the earth chalaga ising purakpa ngamna ba deep root oigani. Deep root oigani. Okay, haiba plant makhaisi babul, cactus, okay, palm trees, etc., etc., etc. These are the characters of thorny vegetation. Only they ask in UPSC examination. Like this. We'll have a short break for 10 minutes, then I'll come back. Guys, welcome back. Yes, mathang topic si kamagachachige. Which topic should we go next? I hope nakoy hangning question lai ribra.
No, sir.
Okay, then I'll just come up one question. Do you have any doubts with the Himalayas? Himalayas ka mari lainana gyan tadaba yauribra about the rivers, about the glaciers, about the passes, about the mountains, about the peaks. That Himalayas question is very favorite in the examinations. Gyan tadaba kitang problem lai yaubra with Himalayan regions. And or do you have any questions with coastal plains of India ga mari lainana? Samudra mapan ga mari lainana? Gyan tadabadi yaubra. That is also going to be a very important question. That is Peninsular Plateau. Peninsular Plateau ga mari lainana gyan tadaba revision tahaning ba yaubra? Or it's any problem with river system of India? Today in the question ani di sungsho shoidana dum hange, is that any doubt with the river system of India? Amo bholai traba mali ne yam sathina nahi re.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, a point, maybe you can remind us a bit.
Okay. So should we get a written revision on the Peninsula Plateau of India?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that is going to be a very important topic, both for pre and mains. Okay. The peninsular region of India is a very favorite area for various examinations. Bigger examinations, medium examinations, and smaller examinations also, right? Let's have a quick revision on this. The peninsular is an area which is surrounded by waters from three directions. When an area is surrounded by water from three directions, that we call it as peninsula. Peninsula means water surrounding, water, 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 water surrounding India, the area, land masses, that is called peninsula. When water surrounding a specific land masses, then we call it as peninsula. This we give the name as Indian Peninsula, right? This is called Indian Peninsula. And we have this coastal areas. We have this Rainfall cuts, Gulf of Cuts, and Gulf of Kathiawar. This we have three Gulf here. This Gulf of Kathiawar, Kathiawar. This Gulf of Kathiawar. This Gulf of Cuts, Rainfall cuts. Yes. And what do you mean by Gulf? Gulf. What do you mean by Gulf? Gulf means encroachment in the land masses. This is the land masses. When water is intruding the land masses in a narrow mountain, when water is intruding the inside land masses in a narrow mouth, this area is called Gulf. Like this. If we see here, it is like this. If we see here, it is like this. It is like this. The picture should be like that. This is called Gulf. Gulf means narrow mouth connecting a big water body to the intruding water inside the land masses, right? This is called Gulf. Three Gulf is there. That is Gulf of Kathiawar in Gujarat, in Gujarat, in Gujarat. This is very important for various examinations. And this area is called the coastal plains of India. This area is called the coastal plains of India, thinner in the western part and more thicker in the eastern part. This coastal plain of India always asks in the UPSC or other mains examinations, compare the eastern coastal plains with that of the western coastal plains. We start comparing first. This eastern coastal plain is wider. This western coastal plain is narrower. This is summers. This is emergent. And this side has got less number of rivers. Less number of rivers. Rivers are less. Less river. Numerous river. This side numerous. Numerous. Numerous river. Because this is very important for your mains writing, okay? Not important for prelims and mains writing. And this one. This Eastern Ghat and the Western Ghat. There is this side is called Simom mountain chain, this mountain panel haitare junction Eastern Ghats kore. Peninsular Eastern Thangba Eastern Ghat. And Peninsular Western Thangba Western Ghat. Okay. This side, lot of rivers means lot of deposition is going to be in the eastern side. For example, that Godavari, then that Krishna, then Panaru, then Kaveri, then Mahanadi. Lot of deposition is going to be met by these rivers. Okay, coming down from the higher area of Western Ghat to the lower part of this margins. Ocean margins ki lower parts a lot of deposition. The deposition met here by this river in a triangular shape. Triangular shape deposition made by the river is called delta, and lot of delta is going to be here. And this side, less number of deltas, that is estuaries. Estuaries. No delta formation. Estuaries is there. And this side some prominent waterfall is there. Waterfall. Okay. And Sumaina, and this side no waterfall, no prominent waterfall. And this side lot of ports is going to be here, lot of ports is going to be here, that side. And this side fewer number of harbors and ports. Like this you can keep on writing and writing, compare eastern and western Ghats for a mains. At least 5 marks you can write, put on, keep on writing. You can. Here, this area, lot of oil and natural gases areas, like Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, this is famous for natural gases. This side, Mumbai, Aliabad, Karyabad, or this area is found for oil. Like that, you can compare the answers, giving some factual information, like that. You can keep moving. And this part, Maharashtra part, is popularly known as, this is for prelims and other exam, Konkan. And this Goa part is this Goa part is popularly known as Goan coast, and this Karnataka part is popularly known as Kannat, and this Kerala part is popularly known as Malabar. Yes.
Sir, estuary size equal.
Estuaries hai di no that much of formation of deltas. Deltas form the Mahai Tareko. That this river is going to be coming and bringing a lot of sediments like this, right? And because the flow of the river in the lower part is going to be reduced, right? Means the things, sediments bringing down by them, it's going to be deposited at its mouth because the flow of the river is getting less. This deposition is called delta. And in this side, because this is coming from upliftment, that's this the flow of the river is going to be with great speed. Although running at the river mouth, this kind of delta formation is not formed. So minor delta formation later. Instead of that, the ocean water or tides bring back to like this. Little kind of that things are there in this. No delta is there. There is no formation of delta. Sedimentation estuaries. These estuaries are less sedimentation because of the less river. Instead of that, some activities of the oceanic things are taken place. That is why this is adugumba jaga adugo estuaries no delta. Activities of the oceans. Sumainatawe, and this is Malabar coast, and this is Coromandel coast, and this is Andhra coast, and this is Ursha and Bengal is called Uttal coast. In the exams, you'll be asked which one of the following is true about the Malabar? That is Kerala. Which of the following is true about the Coromandel? That is Tamil Nadu. Which of the following is true about the winter rainfall? Coromandel. Which river of India has got both winter and that northeast monsoon and southwest monsoon? Which river? Which river there was fed by winter rainfall and summer rainfall? Kaveri River. This Kaveri River, one river is here.
Kaveri.
We need to put it for exam. This Kaveri is going to be fed. The upper part of the Kaveri is going to be fed by southwest monsoon, and this lower part of the Kaveri River is going to be fed by the northeast monsoon. This is why this river is often asked in the examinations. There is a river in India which is often fed by both the monsoons, that is southwest monsoon, summer monsoon, and going back monsoon, that is reversal of monsoon, that is northeast monsoon, that is Kaveri River. Like this, the questions are asked. And going through the peninsular part, which is important for the exam, is we need to be knowing some of the popular reasons where we can connect to the prelims and also in the mains examinations. Yes, one reason is here, that is called Malwa Plateau. This is powerhouse of the resources. Powerhouse of the resources. If you know where the resources are, any coal, that koila hangera, iron hangera, cobalt hangera, manganese hangera, if you know the reasons correctly, you can hit to the answers. Somehow you can write the answers, or somehow you can hit the right answers in any examination. That is why you should know where are the resources that gifted by God in India. India, the power, more than 100+ minerals are going to be in the areas which I'm going to write in the board. This is called Malwa. And this area is called Mewar. And this area is going to be Deccan. And this area is very popular, and all the maximum industry, iron and steel industries are located in this area. That is Sotanagpur Plateau. And here you'll have your Bundelkhand, here you have your Bagelkhand, here you have your Bangel, here you have Ranchi, here you'll have Hazaribagh, like this. And here you'll have a Meghalaya Plateau. And this Meghalaya Plateau is also a part of the Peninsular Plateau. It was separated by Malda Gap. Malda Gap. Exam the Hangil. Is Meghalaya Plateau the part of Himalayas or the part of Peninsula? Yes, obviously. This Meghalaya Plateau is a part of Peninsula. It is separated by Malda Gap due to the down raping of this Mahanadi River here. few millions of years, that millions of years back, because there took place down ripping and this obviously this Meghalaya Plateau is a part of Peninsula, and this part is called Bundelkhand, and this part is called Baghelkhand. This is Bandel, not that much important. This is Ranchi, this is Hazaribagh. And here one more thing, there is Amarkantak Plateau, and here also a smaller one, Battle Plateau is that Battle Plateau is here where the river Tapti comes, this Amarkantak where river Narmada comes. Okay, like this. Yes, this Sotanagpur Plateau, one more thing I'm going to write here, this is Darwat Plateau, Darwat, D-A-R-W-A-D. And let me just write some more informations. Any information asked in the mains exam or prelims exam about the coal, about the manganese, about anything, you keep writing with the information I am giving on the board. Because this area is, this Darwat is very much famous for iron and other minerals. Okay, and this Darwat, in the upper part of the Karnataka, in this Darwat, this area is very much famous for gold. Example, yes, Kolar gold mines ka haido, Kolar, Hutti ka haido. This Hutti, Hutti, these are very much famous for gold and iron. Darwat is very famous for gold and iron and other minerals too. And here, this Sotanagpur Plateau, it's Sotanagpur Plateau, the more than 100 plus minerals phangi hai ko, but very much popular with iron, coal, limestone, manganese, tin, etc. Tin, etc. I class laying a little okay. Class laying a little okay. And this area is very much famous for these reasons. Iron, coal, limestone, manganese. Yes, this Sotanagpur Plateau has got a unique thing which we need to keep in mind before writing in exams. Why? This Sotanagpur Plateau is one of the prominent regions of the world in which iron, gold, and others are found together. Iron, koila, adagi limestone, punna phangba jaga se. It's a very unique area in the world. Our Sotanagpur Plateau has got a uniqueness because in this area, iron, koila, and limestone are found together, which it's rarely happen in other places. In other places, this is very unique. What we should be knowing before going examination is see minerals ki damakta very fine oire hai taradi. Sotanagpur Plateau hai se kanabuno khang taradi. Any questions hai the mains ta hangshun over. High reveal information se dum itaradi chumdo lay means a guli dosika. Should one fire toro, you'll have that much of bar scale and like that. This Sotanagpur Plateau means some part of MP that is very prominent, Singrauli. Yes, Singrauli is one important field. Okay. Then if we took with Satisgarh in over then Orissa, Sundargarh, Bonai Sonai Gailedo. Next, some part of Jharkhand, some part of Bihar. Okay. Yes. Reasons makai karino haying pakada kaudana ba kharadum phaye manga amataru madikhangoba like Singrauli, like Jharia, like Ranigans, like Basters, like Sundargarh, okay, like Bonai Sonai, like Balagat, okay. So mind daraga jaga khara madi tanai badana mari manga madi keep in your mind. It will help you a lot in writing anything in the examination about the minerals. Yes, and Bihar like this, and West Bengal and some part of Andhra Pradesh. Sigi jaga sibunibal koina Sotanagpur Plateau haisi. Darwat haidi kanano, some part of Tamil Nadu, mainly the Kerala, or that mainly the Karnataka part. Sibukun and some part of Telangana, Sigi part Sibukuni Kirkore. Darod Plateau ko hai. When it comes to Malwa, that when it comes to Deccan Plateau, mainly it comprises of Maharashtra and adjoining areas, mainly with Maharashtra and Goa. See, Deccan Plateau. When it comes to Malwa hai tadi kanabono, mainly of Madhya Pradesh puniwa. Maruena, mana activities see Malwa mainly comprises of this Madhya Pradesh part. And Mewar hai tadi Rajasthan part sini. And Madhya ki UP ki part, Bihar ki part, UP ki part, see, Bandelkhandt, Bagelkhandt. Okay, like this. See, ki jagama kaisi khang daradi, you'll be that much. Pakhada means habacha kanda chumbama pada suyare. When you are aware of these things correctly, you don't have to read it again and again before going in mains or prelims examinations. Okay. Ado idaradi, sigi reasons makaisi khange minerals ni. 100 plus minerals are found in this area. Mainly iron in this area, gold in this area. When we come about copper, copper is very much related with Rajasthan. Again, when it comes with oil, oil is very much concentrated in this Mumbai region, Aliabed, Khariabed, Rudrasagar, whatever. Again, when it comes with oil, Meghalaya ki mathak Assam is very important when it comes with oil. That is Nahar Katia, that Big Boy, Hagrizan, Hugrizan, Hugrazan, all that important oil fields in Assam. Again, when it comes to natural gas, here oil natural gas you can maybe writing in the exams in that way. Here Godavari and Kaveri, the Krishna region is also very much important for oil and natural gas. You should be knowing about your coin. You should be knowing about your that iron and steel industry. You should be knowing about your natural gases. You should be knowing about your oil. You should be knowing about your copper. Okay, this must. You should be knowing about your rocks. Means tiles, lang laiba, maru iba rocks. Makaji karai da fangi. Here in this Vindhyas range, ki swais da fangi. Maru iba rocks makaisi in this regions. Here in this regions, Vindhyas range, most of the rocks, tiles lang kari karalais. Then see matunda peninsular regions khangbaya basi karino hai tardi hing prakhada lakbaya basi kaino. You should be also knowing about the hills and mountains in this area. That is, here you'll have your Vindhyas, which is discontinuous nature. Here is your Aravallis, and this Vindhyas is going to divide the northern part with the southern part, and this is your Satpura. Satpura has got three Makahomlay, that is Satpura, Mahadev, Maikala, and here you'll have your Rasmel Hills. Here you'll have your Vindhyas. Here you'll Mahadev, here you'll have your Satpura, here you'll have your Maikala, here you'll have your Balaghat, here you'll have your Gauligar, here you'll have your Raja Harisandra, here you'll have your Nilgiri, here you'll have your Anamalai, here you'll have your Cardamom. Yes, these things are asked in the exam to arrange it from north to south direction. And there are three prominent ghats here. This is called Thal Ghat, and this is called Bor Ghat, and this is called Pal Ghat, and this is called Senkota Ghat. This is connecting Kerala with Tamil Nadu. This is connecting that Mumbai with Pune. This is connecting Mumbai with Nasik, like that. Okay. And this is Kochi to Madurai. Will connect like this. And Sumaindaraga, this 4 ghat is also very important for your exam. Aduga Sumong in Nakan Sidai the Chingi Matukrale, that is Northern Sigar. This is Northern Sigar, and this is Nalamaland, and this is Belkonda, this is Palkonda, like this. And this is Zavedi, and this is Sivaroy, like this. And here is Palini, and these mountains are also asked to arrange in north-south direction, or sometimes some mountains are also asked to arrange in east to west directions. These are the things necessary for the exam. To arrange the mountains and peaks from east to west directions, to arrange the mountains from north to south directions. And sometimes you may be asking, Konkan, Goa, this Kannad, this Malabar, this Coromandel, that Andhra, that Ukkal, this one. And sometimes exam ki favorite amakaksulady karino haitari, you need also to be knowing about the ports. Coastal area khang tadi ports samasu khang bayare. Here you will have your Kandala in Gujarat, and here you will have your Mumbai port. Here little bit you will have your Jawaharlal Nehru satellite port, and here you will have your Goa, that is Marmagawa port, and here in Mangalore port, in here in Kosi port, here you will have your Tuticorin, the southernmost part of India. Then you will have here Chennai port, here you will have your Ennore port, here you will have your Visakhapatnam, here you will have your Paradip, here you will have your Lake Kolkata port, and one more port is there, Halda. These are the 12, 13 important ports you should be knowing before going in examinations. And one more thing, one more thing you should be knowing about waterways, national waterways. National waterways, that is in Ganga River, another one is in Brahmaputra River, another one is in Kaveri River. This is number 3, and this is number 2, this is number 1. And this Ganga River is from Allahabad to Haldia, Haldia. This is from Sadia to Dubri. This is from Kollam to Kottapuram. Kollam to Kottapuram, Kottapuram. This is important national waterways, inland waterways, which often asked in the examinations, which is very much important and often asked in the examinations. And one more thing you may be knowing before going in examination about this peninsular part, that is how much miles or nautical miles you can be having our territory here. The first one is pursuit zone, the second one is contiguous, the third zone is EEZ. This one is up to 24, this one is up to 12 nautical mile, this is up to 24 nautical mile, this is up to 200 nautical mile. This is our extension in the oceans where we can use the marine resources. See bogi chang isda understand taunga antadi, but you will be okay for prelims and mains. This must, and sometimes you may be contacting me in this 9612302759. This is my number. You can type the questions or any queries which you have doubt, and I'll come back to you when I am free. This must for today. Sometimes when you have problems with some that topics, okay, just contact me in this number 9612302759. This is my WhatsApp number. This is my WhatsApp number, and my name is Afzal. Okay, just type the questions. Then when I am free, I'll come back to you. Okay. This must for today. Some days later, we'll meet again. Thank you very much for coming to this session.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.